Magic Circle of Light, Part 1. In the School of Divinity, we are taught by Master Omraam Mikhael Aivanhov that man is a reflection, a replica of the universe, and that, like the universe, he is composed of different regions, or bodies. The established sciences still refuse to admit that this is so, and many of their errors come from this negation, particularly in medicine and psychology. The Hindu tradition, which has been adopted by the majority of spiritual movements, divides man into 7 different bodies. The most material of these, and the only one that is visible to us, is the physical body. But there are 6 others: the etheric, astral, mental, causal, buddhic, and atmic body. Actually, the etheric body should really be considered as belonging to the physical body. It exists in 4 states, known as chemical ether, vital ether, etheric light, and reflective ether. Thus, we can say that the physical body itself can be divided into 7. The 3 physical states of solid, liquid, and gaseous, plus the 4 etheric states. The same is true of the astral body, which, like each of the other bodies, can also be divided into 7. 3 lower regions, and the 4 higher regions in which dwell the angels. What is an angel? An angel is an immortal being made of such pure, subtle matter that nothing evil or obscure can ever affect it. Angels dwell in absolute joy and light, and know everything except suffering, for suffering is the result of a disturbance caused by a movement of the lower nature. And an angel cannot be affected by this because it is absolutely pure. Angels do not exist on the physical level. They are to be found only in the higher reaches of the astral plane. At the limit between the higher and lower regions of the astral plane is an intermediary zone, inhabited by those who are in the process of perfecting themselves, of severing the bonds that tie them to the lower regions, but who can still feel the torments of the lower astral and the physical regions. The astral body, therefore, is at the same time a world of suffering and of joy. Of joy when a man at last manages to refine and purify his desires. Of suffering when he is still on too low a level, too deeply mired in his appetites and passions. At the moment of death, man has to pass through each region and detach himself from each one of these bodies in turn. Don't think that those who leave this world are free immediately and fly straight up to paradise, for that is not so. To begin with, in fact, they are even more vulnerable to torment than when they were on earth. This is because when we are on earth, our physical body serves as a shell or an armor, and prevents us from feeling the reality of the psychic world. But when we die and find ourselves on the astral plane, free of our physical body and the protection it afforded us, we are liable to suffer terribly and be very unhappy.